What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your boy Trey 57 Productions. Get with it or get left behind. And I really got to speak on something. Um, so I'm hearing a lot of people, and once again, to each his own, saying things like, okay, so the UK, which I do got some UK followers, and much love to the UK. Much love to the whole world. You know, I ain't got no problems with none of y'all. But the UK, they're not allowed to have guns. Blessings to them. I don't know what goes on over there. And I'm not going to say just because they don't have guns, that is the reason why there's no crime over there. We're going to talk about the U.S. This is a totally different breed of demons here. Let me say that again. It's a totally different breed of demons here in the U.S. I don't care what your skin look like. It has nothing to do with the skin. Let's get that one clear. And I'm only saying that because I seen some comments on some videos, and some people just had some stanky comments that they could have just kept to themselves. But it is what it is. That's what the comment section is for. So UK, they're not allowed to have firearms in their country. Like I said, blessings and much love to them, but I really wish they had some protection. But like I said, I don't know the violence that goes on there. And like once again, just because they don't have guns, that is not why there's no violence there. But the U.S., like I said, it's a totally different breed of demons running around here in the U.S. For somebody to say um, it's that group of people right there, that percentage of people is what the 13% of the people is the ones that causes gun violence. I'm scratching my head on that one. First of all, those people that you referring to didn't make the gun. They didn't make the bullets. Absolutely not. They didn't. They wasn't told to pick that up. I mean, they wasn't told to pick that up. No, absolutely not. Their demonic selves told themselves to pick that up, and let's go use this in a negative way. See, guns aren't negative, people. They're not negative. The person with the gun is negative. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. If they did not have firearms, people will find another way to kill somebody. You have stabbings. You have strangulations. You have all kinds of ways to take a person up out of here. So let's stop with the guns is the, well, it's the number one so far. Listen to me. Well, I told y'all before, take the guns away from the citizens. Your law enforcement don't need guns. Then all they would need is a less lethal weapon. Reason why them officers got them guns on their hip, they ain't running up on a dude 8 times bigger than him. Them officers don't get it twisted. For 1 second, you don't think that them officers eye those people up that they approach them, and then they pull out that pistol because they already know physically it's not going down. They're gonna get beat down. Much love to law enforcement, by the way. I do love law enforcement, but trust me, law enforcement in most cases pull them guns out because they know that individual look like he gonna tear something up if they put their hands on him. There's cases where people ain't got guns and the cops pull their guns out like, I ain't dealing with that monster. So save your comments about, the 13% or the percent of you racists. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop that. We ain't gonna get into the minority because I think we missed something here. And to everybody out here watching, if I say this and it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. But the so-called, y'all call people black, I still call them people of color. Years ago, they didn't like that, people of color, but that's what we are because, uh, listen, people of color, how many people of color are there in the world? Now let's leave that one alone about color people are the minority. Simple. You simple for that comment. You just made yourself sound real stupid. Now let's get off of that. Let's talk about the gun violence. If there was a gun present mass shootings, a legal gun owner, a legal gun owner. Okay, now let me go back to something because I'm bouncing all over the place. A lot of y'all think that the legal gun owner is the one that's causing all this ruckus. No, it's them people that ain't allowed to have guns causing all this ruckus, shooting up everything. And then y'all stage a mass shooting and say this guy bought this gun illegally. I mean, he bought this gun legally. He bought that one legally. That's the gun that was used to kill somebody. So you got to figure out a way to try to take the guns off of the people. The people. I already told y'all, take the guns off the people, they still gonna be killing people. Then what you gonna do? What if they start stabbing people with scissors? You gonna ban scissors? Come on, man, y'all better wake up. Guns save lives. That's why police officers have them. Their cars say protect and serve. You got some good cops, you got some bad cops. You got cops that don't want to do nothing but get a paycheck, roll down the street, harass people. Look, y'all, and the list goes on. But this ain't about that. This is about uh, the Second Amendment. A lot of y'all say, well, we don't need a Second Amendment. Well, you might as well just go on and put yourself in a bubble. Okay? I don't know what world you live in. I ain't talking about certain communities where people be shooting up houses and uh, backyard barbecues. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. Let me tell you, let me give you a little history. Crime is everywhere. Crime is everywhere. Violence goes on everywhere. I'm not going to say a certain color of people is where the violence, it's their neighborhood. Well, it don't happen here. Where do you live at? You live in a gated community where the police officers purposely, by orders as well, keep that neighborhood to where ain't nothing going on in that community. Nobody running down the street shooting at something, no bank robbery. Man, they make sure that ain't going down in that community. Nobody getting mugged. But there are communities bigger than them little old sweet gated communities that how can I put this? So y'all live in that little gated community. So you figure, well, it ain't my neighborhood. I ain't got to, y'all. The world is big. The world is big. Just know the world is big. And violence goes on everywhere. It is not to be stopped. Let me go back to we didn't make guns. We didn't make them. We didn't make guns. Why you think they made the gun? That's a population control. Y'all better get up out your butts. No, get up out your ass and realize, understand that guns was made for population control. The fuck is wrong with y'all? That's what it's made for. It's made for population control. It is not made for sporting. It is not made for, did you see what a bullet looked like? You see the tips on a bullet? You see how pointy they are? You see how rounded? Don't they look like rockets? They look like mini missiles, projectiles. They are made to puncture and penetrate. And whatever else they do when they inside the body. Not to mention they hot after being fired out of it with that gunpowder. So talk trash and target the people that invented the gun. That's what you do. Oh, by the way, for y'all that do not choose to carry a gun, once again, to each his own. I know a lot of people that died from gun violence. Oh, and if y'all don't know nobody that died from gun violence, you still know about people losing their lives with gun violence in wars, unnecessary wars. Overseas fighting, shooting and killing, taking shit that don't belong to people, putting their name on shit. Come on, man. Should I stop there? Y'all act like the gun was an accident to land in somebody's country. Y'all better wake up. But once again, y'all ain't allowed to have guns in the UK. That hurts my feelings. But ask yourself in the UK, does your law enforcement have guns? If your law enforcement got guns, y'all should have guns. Let me say that again. If law enforcement got guns in the UK, y'all deserve to have guns. And I love the UK. Once again, I got UK followers and I follow them. Some beautiful people. I'm just speaking on the person that made a comment about the Second Amendment right is bullshit. Like, what the fuck? Oh, baby, it's bullshit because you ain't allowed to have a gun. Maybe you did something where you ain't allowed to carry a gun. Or you an actual felon just jumping in randomly commenting on people's shit. It has to be. Nobody asks to have their world turned upside down. Man, listen to me. The world we live in, I said the world. I didn't say the fucking country, the state, or the city. I said, where do we live at? We live in a fucked up world. This whole world is fucked up. Y'all sitting there telling me that you can walk around and think that you don't need a pistol. I'm not walking around looking for some harm to do. I'm not trying to do harm to nobody. But I'd be damned if you give me something and I ain't giving you something back. Like I said, if that's the world you think you living in, old cakewalk, go put your ass in the bubble. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Second Amendment right, I'ma always stand for that. I'ma stand for that. Straight up. Love all my two-way gun owners. It's real out here. Like I said, I don't know what planet that dude is from. They commented that. What planet you on? Where ain't nobody dying. When they make movies, what do you think they make the movies on? Murder, sex, drugs. All that shit sells. So it's always gonna be violence here. And even if they didn't have none of that, man, people gonna be picking up. Ooh, I wonder what this does. This is a scissors. I can cut somebody's throat. People, y'all. When I was in high school, a friend of mine went to a party, and make a long story short, she got between two brothers, and she got her neck cut, and she bled to death. She bled to death, breaking up a fight between two brothers, and that didn't have shit to do with no damn gun. But these mass shootings, if a law-abiding citizen was there when this mass shooting shit went down, they could have put that fucking idiot down before he start killing all these people. Y'all think about that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Y'all them idiots that call the fucking police in the middle of a mass shooting and the fucking police take 50 years to get there. It's 18 dead people when you could have stopped that motherfucking threat. We ain't Robocops. No, we're not Robocops. But don't nobody want to be seeing dead people laying there when you could have did something about it. You better wake up. Oh, if your door get kicked in, what you gonna do? I forgot. You gonna get on the phone and call 911. That's a joke in your town. Didn't I tell y'all that? Always call 911. The reason why I say it's a joke is because the police ain't coming until the shit is over. Told y'all, they ain't crime fighters, they crime responders. You the motherfucking crime fighter. Handle that shit while it's in your presence. Love y'all.